Hey guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I am going to be doing a walkthrough. This is the big project that I was talking about. Excuse me. This is a deck collection journal. Now I know I've created another just like very simple, just if you want a list kind of thing that you can keep on your iPad or on your computer, because these are all created as PDFs. So something like that where it's, you know, easy to fill in, you could probably even do on your computer. But this is a little bit different. I'm trying to see if I am, let me get a little bit closer so you can see everything. There we go. Maybe that's a little bit better. Okay, so this is the cover. You get a blank page. This is what I put. You can put whatever you want, beautiful image, or do a write-up, or whatever you want. It's a blank page. That's the next page. This is the first initial index page. There are 16 pages that are linked. This is why this project was so big. Because, and this does not have to be just, it's going to be a collector's journal kind of thing, or a collecting organizer. You know, let me actually, there we go. I turned it off. I turned off the lights. There we go. Oops. That way we can get a little bit closer so you can see this. So the reason this was such a big project is because if you click on any one of these, it takes you to another page that has 34 links. I've left the left side, just a regular, let me show you, blank. This is all stuff that I've added just to show you, and it's what I'm doing in mine. I mean, I literally just finished this days ago. So essentially what all these do, oh, and the pen is what takes you back to the index. So that's the second one. I've done that. As I said, I put the pictures and the number 2. I put the pictures and the number and the numbers. These come just blank so that you can be as creative, or you can put in words, you can do whatever you want. This is also something that I wanted to complete before we start the Greek mythology study group, because this could essentially be, I've talked about, you know, when I started the study group for the Greek mythology, that maybe after that we could start an Egyptian, maybe a Norse, maybe a Hindu, you know, maybe I Ching or Tarot or Lenormand or whatever. You can do whatever. There's 16 different pages on here that all of them have 34 different other pages. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So here's this one. This is where I've started. And I am going to be doing this as my deck collection journal. And you can change the name. Also, the way that you change the name is you go in here. So this is, oops, nope. You have like a little drop down where you can see it here. Let me see. There we go. So here it is. I would use the drop down, and I can click on that and change the name if I want, which I don't want to, but you can change the name. So once you have one of these, you can copy it. Okay, so it cut my video off. So you can essentially go into any one of these. You click on, and I've already started filling mine out. But the beautiful thing is they're all linked. They're all linked pages. I've just put information, basic information. And then like on some of these, which, like I said, I just started doing it. So here's like my Forest of Enchantments information from the book. You can add like the wands or spells, the cups or visions, you know, with different systems. Some systems come differently. So if you have a place where you collect all these things, the information, it's just easy access when you're working with a deck. And then deck interviews. So these are all different linked pages. That's just a holder because I've got to do like the interview spread with it. So yeah. You can get as creative. These are all blank. You can get as creative as you want. And so in total, the pen takes you back to this index page. So in total, you've got 16 pages with 34 linked pages off of each one of those that you fill in yourself. They're all blank. Even this I put in. The numbers. They're all blank. That's something that you do on your end. You can put in words, you can put in pictures, you can make your own pictures for whatever it is that you're putting in each category and putting it in. You can have fun artwork on all the pages that you want, like that. You know? Just have fun with it. And instead of, because when I start looking at some of my decks, I don't necessarily want to categorize them all like my witch decks, but you can. All my, you know, herbal or apothecary or botanical decks, all of your shadow work decks. You can separate it from tarot to oracle. You can do whatever. I'm probably going to do that. These are, you know, like the top row is probably, these are all probably going to be tarot and maybe tarot and maybe oracle. But right now I think I've probably got, I could do about one row of tarot and one row of oracle, I think. But it's a total of 544 linked pages. So you can essentially, like what I've done, and each one of these is only one page, okay, that's linked. And then you would hit the little plus sign inside of the paper and go plus, and then it'll show the current template that's on there, and you have different options before, after, and last page. Always do after so that the links work properly simultaneously, and just hit that current template like so, and it'll create another page. And I already created another page, so let me go back here and move that page to trash. So this was my first page. My second page was the actual interview spread that I did. So, yeah. And then the next link carried me to the Forest of Enchantments, where I put more information, and then the interview spread for that. This is my red seeds. I'm going to do an interview spread for that, and then change it up. Tarot of the Witch's Garden. I'm just grabbing stuff that I already had upstairs with me and doing that. I'm not using any different kinds of system to organize it, other than just trying to remember where I put everything. And I might later on when I'm feeling more, you know, energetic, but nah, I'm just putting it in there as a way of keeping track. I might like shelf 1 or shelf 2 or cubby, because I've got different cubbies down here that have all of my decks. You know, I might do something like that, but it really is very customizable to your you know, aesthetic. And it goes up to 16 pages with 34 links for each one of those. So 34 decks or 34 whatever you collect, and then individual pages for each one of those that you collect. The pen takes you back to this index page, and then you can use that index page to go to any other. And these all go in order too. So it's these first. So you can easily, that's another part of it. You can easily just swipe and look at your deck collection. If you put them in alphabetical order or whatever, you can just go like this if you're looking for them, if you don't remember. So, or, yeah, I mean, essentially, or you can click on the first one. Or if you remember, then you can click on, oh yeah, I had it on page 7. And then you go to page 7 and bam, it will be, you fill it out. You put your own artwork, you put your own typing, everything. So there you go. I hope you have enjoyed this. And I will be putting this on my Amethyst Ascension website, amethystascension.com. It's my Ko-fi shop. I will be putting this in my shop within the next couple of days. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find this beneficial. Like I will be filling mine out. I am sending you love always.